Welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Okay. All right, we've got a little bit of heavy energy is here. Divine Feminine, you're feeling orphaned, okay? There's some type of sadness, feeling all alone. Maybe you've been going through losses. It doesn't have just to do with the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, he is working on a leg up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and read the messages between the two. So number 34 for the masculine, let's go ahead and read that. And it says, relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you, just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Sorry if that's got a glare. Trust, you will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. I feel like, you know what this is? It talks about interdependence here. And it's almost like some of you feminines, and it could be a role reversal, put it where it fits, okay? It could be a role reversal where the two of you are separated. Maybe you know who this person is. For others of you, if you don't know who this is, you're just feeling lonely. And, you're having to learn what it's like to just be in the moment, all right? Regardless of what is going on. So, that's like a person who's so codependent that when their husband goes to work, they don't know what to freaking do with themselves. Like, they're freaking out because they're like, oh my God, I feel so alone. Like, dude, he'll be home in a couple hours, man. And for some of you, this isn't something small like that. This is something that it talks about, maybe the two of you live in separate places, because I look at the terrain and there's one that has snow and there's one that's, it's pretty in the background. It's green. It's just all in how you look at it, It really is. It's all in how you look at it. So it's like, look up. I feel like there are a lot of changes. I feel like the masculine has internal conflicts because the number 34 adds to a 7. And 7 is about internal conflict, whereas the feminines are going through like external conflicts, things that are actually affecting their lives. Whereas the masculines are dealing with like, I don't know what to do, I don't know. There's just this, I don't know how to bring us closer. Or maybe it's time. Because the feminine, she's got the 5. So that's change created by outside forces beyond her control. And there's nothing she can do about it. She can't make this speed up any faster. So whether you're aware of this person or not, bottom of the deck is imagine. Imagine what it would be like if, and I think that that's where you kind of like maybe you're getting stuck in the sadness of it all, of like, maybe you can't imagine with the energy that you're sitting in. It's hard to imagine because you're so fixated on, get out of the distorted energy, okay? You guys have heard me talk about the distorted feminine, the distorted masculine, and then the divine feminine and the divine masculine, okay? I feel like there's something trying to bring you guys down, and it doesn't need to go that way, okay? It doesn't need to go that way is what I want to say. The Imagine card is the number 2. It's 20, so it's a 2. So 2 is the partnership. I feel like, here. So 20 says, okay, we've got this card. So just imagine, look at all that beautiful light, even with the glare on it. Look at that moon too. We have the moon in Pisces as I'm recording this too. So this is about nostalgia of the last time that the two of you were together, or, you know, nostalgia of like past relationships that maybe fell through the cracks. So hopefully this is just like, you know, today. Don't let this go any further though. It says, in matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go after it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto, sorry about that, the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. I feel, though, for some of you, this divine masculine, if they're not living near where you live, it's because they have other responsibilities and people who rely on them, okay? You know, it could be a family that relies on them. It could be a job that relies on them. So again, it's all in the energy, you know, and the timing needs to be right. And so the feminine needs to understand that, you know, instead of looking at it, like I said, this doom and gloom of like, oh my God, this is probably never going to come together, especially if you have a history with this individual. And for a lot of you, you could. Let's look. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for the divine feminine and masculine. Divine feminine and masculine. So I feel like it's a delay and a new start. That's what I'm getting out of this reading is it's a delay. You're not seeing it come to fruition just yet. And that's what this is talking about. And again, there's that winter card. I think that, you know, the winter time does make us feel lonely. And look at that. It's winter. Okay. So maybe things have gone cold. You know, I just got this, you know, like, what's it called? Where you take the bulbs out of the ground and you can like take them and put them in the freezer. What does that mean to you? Okay. It's almost like you got to kind of put it on the shelf for right now. And I see her like on the shelf. So I don't feel like you're on the shelf. I just feel like the relationship is on the shelf. Okay. So Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine. All right. Yeah. Guide. You're being guided. Yeah. Feeling stuck. It's feeling like it's not moving forward. You want things to move forward, which is completely understandable. We all want things to move forward. But think about this. You've got like the Hermit here. This reminds me of the Hermit. The Hermit is, when you look at the original Rider-Waite Tarot, the Hermit is standing there and he's looking over the past and he's frozen in time. He's frozen. He's not moving anywhere. He's got his lantern shining on the past and he is looking at where he got himself stuck. He's looking at all the trials and tribulations that he's gone through. And then, so that way he can turn around and he's gained that wisdom. And so I'm feeling this for the divine masculine and feminine. The universe is kind of like sticking you guys out like at this point, freezing this relationship, you know, just to make sure that this person is willing to leave the light on for you. Whatever that means for you. Because if you know this person, I don't feel that, I feel like in the past they didn't leave the light on for you if you know this person. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, we see Treasure Island. So I do see, and it's really funny how it's clarifying the truck being stuck. Okay? So this is about slow and steady wins the race. And with a truck in the mud, you ain't getting nowhere fast, right? and a turtle with his home on his back. I think this is something that's going to take time to come together. I think that if you're waiting on someone, maybe there was a visitation, there could have been a visitation because I'm seeing the travel here. Okay. I see the travel. You know what it looks like? Someone who traveled from somewhere, like you either traveled somewhere tropical or you traveled to the freaking cold. So someone here traveled to a different um season. I can see that wherever you traveled to, like the grass is frozen. And then we've got winter right here. Yeah, feminines, I wanted to clarify, okay, because you've got this orphaned card, and that's like feeling orphaned in a relationship or just feeling like, this is never going to come together. And it's really funny because you're being guided towards a commitment. So I wanted to clarify the guide. And I do feel like someone could be making plans to move to be with you, or you're making plans, or this person is making plans to have you come and live with them. One way or another, somebody's going to be relocating. I get that. For a commitment. But it's not going to be this winter. I almost feel like it's going to be more in the spring. Where I'm not saying that you'll come into a full commitment by that time, but what I can say is that that's when this person could come and see you. Well, just let me know how that works out for you. Save this, like this message, so it saves in your saved message or your saved videos, excuse me, and you can come back and watch this at a later date. So, Spirit, okay, all right, here we go. Take it to the next level. What are you waiting for? You must always be continuously working at taking your relationship to the next level if you don't want things to stagnate and eventually fall apart. Okay? It's saying, like, I feel that it's a little stalled out. Someone here is being, and maybe this person has been, like, maybe they kind of went silent. They're thinking about wanting to take things to the next level. The next card out is be yourself, not what they want. You shouldn't have to pretend to be someone else to win their love. You are perfect just by being you. They want a partner who stands out from the rest. You're different. And they're imagining someone that is different from them. But you know what? Here's the feminines right here. Stop digging. You're only digging yourself a deeper hole. Ask yourself if digging into their past is hurtful or helpful. Careful not to erode the trust that you've built up between you, a critical piece for any serious union. And I look at that and it's like, maybe you're looking up their past relationships, their past commitments. And because of that, it's not making you feel good. So I'm gonna say if you continue to search, you will find shit. Okay, let's just call it. And at the bottom of the deck, it says stand your ground, and you will see something magically happen. Okay, the value you put on yourself is the same price they will put on you. Clearly communicate your boundaries and defend what matters to you. So this is about valuing yourself. And now that we have Uranus and Taurus with the North Node in Taurus, we just had the eclipse start in Taurus. So this is about, like, if this person doesn't value you and they're not reaching out to you, they're not offering you this brand new fresh start, they've gone cold on you, it's time for you to like start moving on with your own life and stop holding on. I don't feel like I'm doing a divine masculine feminine reading. I feel like I'm just doing a regular love reading. Because the divine feminine sure in hell wouldn't put her in this self in this orphaned period. She would just go out and live her life because she already knows her worth, and she is working on manifesting someone to marry, someone who values her and understands what it is that she wants, someone who's not going to sit back and like, not offer, because this person isn't even offering a fresh start. So it's like you don't even know when this is going to get off the ground. What advice, Spirit? Oh, funny enough, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, maybe this person is married. For others of you, you're wanting marriage. Spirit, please show me. What advice do you have? Okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, even if this is somebody that you already know, it is time for you to really get to know this person. Really get to know this person, okay? And maybe that's why there's a distance between the two of you, is so that you can get to know each other on a deeper level, and it's not through intimacy. South Node in Scorpio is, there's more to a relationship than just sex. Again, learn how to value yourself. Oh, that card came up. That's funny. What'd that say? Okay. Handle rejection gracefully. Learning how to handle rejection gracefully is not easy, but a necessary skill. Let go of the idea that you can change their mind about it. So I feel like, and that has already happened in the past. I feel like maybe in the past, this person, rejected you. They, retracted on their offer, and it was a never-ending story. So you need to make sure, especially with this Venus in retrograde and the Mercury going into retrograde, that this person is not the same person that you walked away from in the past. That's why it's so important that the two of you guys get to know each other. Words, it ain't about words. It's about actions. Come on, guys. You know better than that. Spirit, please show me advice. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So for some of you, this is the one, all right? But again, I see the finances and career at the bottom of the deck. This person has a career, or maybe the both of you guys do. And again, that is what is keeping you separated, is because you're waiting on one individual or the other to maybe even retire, for those of you who are expecting that, yeah. Yeah, there's separation. That's what I said. Come on, guys. Separation is written all over this reading. You're separated from someone that you really deeply care for, okay? And look, we've got unrequited love here. There's not enough chemistry, attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And maybe that is what has been keeping this relationship stuck. For some of you, this isn't for all of you. But look, feminines, we've got the orphaned and the separation in your sector. For some of you, you're still needing to work on your codependencies, okay? You feminines, like maybe this is an abandonment issue that continuously comes back around, and it's just to get you to get out of this codependency. There needs to be an interdependence, and that's what we've been being taught through this next level is, how to be together but separate, how to have your business and I have my business, but yeah, we can collaborate. Okay, so this goes into all different areas of our lives, and that way you guys can get to know each other on a deeper level. And it's also, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But I think feminine, sometimes your insecurities like get the best of you. So I would, what is that? There's that saying. Oh gosh, what is it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't know, something about eating crow. You're digging yourself a deeper hole and you don't need to. Okay? You know, you're going to end up eating crow. So I would stop. But that's Venus retrograde. That's when we start getting a little bit more insecure. That's when we start, our overthinking, over analyzing, because Venus rules feminine, it's love, and then it's retrograde. So now she's Medusa and she's just like, playing these tricks on you. And it's just asking you, like, not to fall prey to this, okay? Like I said, anything that's meant for you will never pass you by. Let's find out what the masculines want to say to the feminines. I'm trying to trust in divine timing, okay? This is, look, I mean, we've literally got winter here. We've got, the tropics here. So, spring, isn't that when watermelons start coming out, or summer? So I feel like, I mean, for some of you, it could even be Virgo season, because I am really seeing the Hermit here. Maybe it's during, that's the harvest, Virgo season is the harvest. So yeah, that might be a while. Oh, I just saw another card that's flipped over in here. I saw two. So I'm going to go ahead and take those. All right. So the next card out, this one came out. You mean the world to me. So again, you guys, definitely there's that word world. You could be living at a distance from this person, or, I mean, shit, it doesn't even have to be like a world away. It could be like literally like, across the state, or, an hour or two away. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. And this, again, if you already know who this person is, it's feeling guilty about things that maybe you did in the past. Okay. And I keep a close eye on your social media. I definitely called this one, kind of in that stalker status, digging, be mindful what you're doing. And I'm thinking about making you an offer. Okay. But they're thinking about making you an offer, but they haven't quite done that, because again, I feel like this has everything to do with timing. And like I said, work, finances, all of those types of things, and prior engagements could be what is keeping the two of you guys from fully coming into a union. Any last messages? There it is. Okay, I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. See, and that, I think that because if you do know this person from the past, and if this person has already, because it is showing up underneath the I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done, I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. Well, yeah, if you already know this person and this person has already had the opportunity to hurt you in the past, absolutely, you're validated that. So you are overcoming your childhood traumas, the both of you. So if this is like an abandonment issue, like I said, because I feel like, again, we've got the orphan card here. You've been abandoned in the past, feminines, and maybe even the masculines have too, or the masculines, like I said, they went cold on you. They ghosted you, and maybe you in the past, you thought that this was the person that you were going to marry. And so I feel like, for some of you, it's almost like, I don't want to wear a dunce cap again. I don't, but be careful of that, because I do feel like there are some changes. And that's, again, why the reason why you guys are in separation mode is because of not feeling that there is enough attraction, because of this person distancing themselves from you in the past and not making that offer. So it creates these trust issues, but it is telling you, in order for you to have this heart, or this reconciliation, you need to have this heart-to-heart conversation where the two of you guys, sit down and talk and decide on where it is that you want this relationship to go. I mean, this is a really beautiful reading, you guys. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine. Well, I'm just going to say love reading. What messages do the masculine, and what would the masculine like to say to the feminine? Okay, there's two messages. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And that's really funny because we've got the ocean right here, okay? And then we have reflection. Look at that, reflection in the water. It's like, This is so cool. I love the synchronicities here. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I'm going to read that again, you guys, because this is what I've been talking about. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Trust and work, just know that the universe is wise and loving. And if they are putting some distance between the two of you, maybe this person's car is broke down and they can't come and see you because they don't have a mode of transportation, okay? Or like I said, work, it could be anything, this separation. Feminines, get out of this mode, okay? That is just, that's some weak ass shit, okay? Get back into your empress mode, all right? Divine feminine mode. You're demoting yourself. Listen, this person is committed to you, okay? And you're going to know who I'm talking with, but I just feel like it's a matter of time. There's going to be some time between the two of you where you're unable, but that's what the internet is all about. And so I feel like using, social, don't be stalking each other either. That's weird. Okay. That's really obsessive. That's a South Node in Scorpio. Like, let's not do that. All right. And again, value ourselves. And if this is making you feel too crazy, take a step back. Okay. Get back to your own life. Get back to feeling good. And then until you can actually implement this person into your life where it actually makes you feel stable and it makes you feel good, then go from there. Have your conversations and things like that, but just be mindful, okay? This codependency is not sexy. Not at all. Any last messages? Any last piece of advice? Feminines, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Follow this with faith. The past isn't here to hurt you anymore, okay? It was to guide you through these treacherous waters to get you to someone who is going to be willing to commit to you. Someone who is willing to take you and walk with you hand in hand. So if you have been not in a relationship for a while, whether you know this person or not, just know that the universe is taking you towards commitment. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yes, but you also have to be separated from this individual. Like I said, whether you know them or not, the separation needs to happen so that you can recalibrate, and there's certain things that you need to get done. There's a mission that you signed a soul contract to do. Therefore, it's time for you to actually get on it without the distraction of this other person. Okay? Awesome reading, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. I am now offering a new service. It's called Child's Book of Instructions. The information is also in my description box. I went ahead and copied it and put it there for you guys to read. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. And I look forward to seeing you again Monday for the weekly reading. Take care.